Amelia, you got your outfit figured out for your sister's wedding tomorrow?
Of course. I picked out a dress to wear.
A dress, huh? Yeah, that's a safe choice. I went ahead and got a whole new suit for the occasion.
A suit? Isn't that going a little overboard?
Hey, it's a wedding. Gotta look sharp, you know.
I guess so.
Speaking of which, maybe you should try being a little more feminine for once.
More feminine? What's that supposed to mean?
You know, glam it up a bit. Do your makeup, fix your hair.
It's just my sister's wedding, though. I don't need to go overboard.
Yes, you do. Don't forget you're a woman for once.
Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
Because I don't want you embarrassing me by looking like a slob. It's your sister's big day, so put in some effort.
Wow, way to be blunt about it. So you're saying I've been looking bad lately?
Yeah, you've really been letting yourself go. Step it up for once. This is your sister's wedding.
Okay, I'll try. Don't get your hopes up, though.
No, I mean it.
Okay.
You really know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I'll do it.
I hope so. I know you don't have that much fashion sense, though.
Okay, I'll get ready for tomorrow.
I want to say, I expect a little more from you. Have you been watching any makeup tutorial videos lately? Maybe take some inspiration from those.
You're really not letting this go, are you? I'll think about it.
Don't just think about it. Actually do it. If you show up looking frumpy tomorrow, it's gonna be embarrassing for me too.
I got it already. Gosh, why do you care so much?
Because I'm expecting you to put in some real effort here. But I'm honestly not sure you're capable of that.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Just please, try not to embarrass me tomorrow, okay? If you look like a mess, people are gonna be clowning me too.
I don't even know what you're going on about anymore. What's going on here? I'm totally lost.
What do you mean?
Your texts yesterday were acting kinda weird too. Just spit it out already.
Let's stay calm here.
Calm? How can I be calm? An explanation would be nice.
An explanation, huh?
Why are you wearing a tuxedo? It's my sister's wedding, right? I was shocked when you, the groom, walked into the chapel. More surprise than anger.
Ah, if you could just understand the situation as you see it, that would settle things.
Speak up.
All right. Since you don't want me beating around the bush, I'll just say it. I'm marrying your sister.
What did you just say?
I've been keeping this a secret. We're getting divorced. Our relationship is over.
Wait, what? How long has this been going on?
About 6 months ago, probably. Ella was working part-time at my favorite pub. When she took my order, she said, "Excuse me, are you my sister's husband?" That little head tilt and smile when she asked, it got me.
I see. So you're saying I was played then?
What?
You're so caught up in the infatuation, anything I say is pointless. Let me re-explain why I haven't been home in 5 years.
What the hell?
Ella has this tendency to take things and people from me, like it's a hobby. Our parents just spoiled her. I had to get away from that toxic environment, so I left home. When we got married, I told you my family didn't need to be involved and explained the reasons. So in the end, you also got caught up with my thieving little sister's games. Is that it?
No way. You may see it like that, but it doesn't change how much we love each other enough to marry.
Love each other? Don't be ridiculous. Ella just lures people in and takes them. That's all. You've fallen victim to her tricks too.
Saying you don't wish for your own sister's happiness, that's messed up.
Though marrying her sister before divorcing your wife is pretty messed up too.
What did you say?
I actually didn't want to attend this wedding, you know?
Then why did you come?
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Hey. The reception is about to start.
You think this can just continue?
Huh?
You lied about us being divorced, only inviting your own friends. But you also invited our mutual friends, so of course they'd realize the groom is already married when they showed up.
Mutual friends? We had those?
Yes, we did. I won't name names, but when the curtain dropped, the bride was revealed to be your wife's sister. So the bride's side reacted similarly, realizing the groom is their sister's husband. How unbelievable! Most are already starting to leave in outrage.
What?
You can try having a reception in this mess if you want. But be aware, the public will be looking at you in disgust.
But we were supposed to be the celebrated newlyweds today.
Then we'll discuss compensation for damages another day.
Compensation?
And don't come home. I don't want to see your face or live under the same roof.
Wait a minute. You're so unforgiving. So unable to wish for our happiness.
This has nothing to do with forgiveness. You need to understand you've disgraced yourself as a person.
I can't believe this. You really feel that way?
I'm leaving. Further communication will be through my lawyer only.
Hey, wait a minute.
I have nothing more to say to you. Goodbye.
Damn, I never thought it would turn out like this.
Sis, what the hell are you doing? Trying to ruin my wedding? Huh? You have the nerve to say that after stealing my husband? You're the worst. I don't even want to call you my sister anymore. Don't even call me that. Get everyone back here right now. Huh? Why are you telling me this? If you want to do something, do it yourself. This is your responsibility. What were you thinking? Ruining the wedding just because you were upset that Mason was taken from you? I didn't do anything. I just left because I didn't see a point in being there. I'm not responsible for how others act, and I have no obligation to stop them. Get them back yourself if you want. Come back here! Amelia! Love only burns brighter when it's obstructed. You think I'd give up so easily? Hey, at least read my texts. Respond already, sis. You have no right to call me sis anymore. Don't casually message me. Even if you ruined the wedding, my marriage to Mason won't be stopped. Hurry up and get divorced already. I'll file the marriage certificate and have his parents accept me as his wife. His parents? You know where they are? What are you talking about? Aren't you currently living together with them? That couple in their 60s are his parents, right? I want to introduce myself, but you're squatting at his house. Can you please get the hell out already? Get out already? Wait, did you mistake them for my adoptive parents? Adoptive? After I left home, I was adopted by a childless distant relative couple. Didn't Dad and Mom tell you? No, they didn't mention that. Wait a sec. Then that mansion Mason was living in? was my adoptive father's. What about Mason's parents? I've actually never met them either. Apparently, they divorced when he was in college and now have separate families. It's been 10 years since he last contacted them, so he doesn't even know their addresses. What? So, for the marriage introductions, because of my family situation, just meeting my adoptive parents was enough. Seriously? So, you just assumed my adoptive parents were Mason's real ones and never confirmed it with him? He just told me that he couldn't let me meet them under the current circumstances. Well, any lack of explanation or confirmation is on your end. I'm staying out of it. What do you want? I think you wanted that mansion more than Mason. Well, it's not fair you're the only one living in that huge mansion. So by taking your husband, I'd become the lady of that mansion too. And the surname. I specifically checked the nameplate. It was definitely Mason's surname displayed. But he took on my surname. What? That's because I changed my surname first when I was adopted. So Mason and I both use my adoptive father's surname now. That explains the nameplate. What? How was I supposed to know that? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I thought Mom and Dad told you about the adoption. Then again, you never properly listened when I speak, do you? You even went around joking that I got kicked out after leaving home. You can't blame me or make fun of me in that situation. Oh, that's right. Then let me take your adoption in exchange. I'll give Mason back then. Huh? Hey, it's a good idea, right? No way. That's not a fair trade at all. Why not? I'm offering to return your beloved husband. Isn't that amazing for you? You think I still have feelings for that cheating bastard after the disaster of that wedding? What? I have no feelings for him anymore. Is that so? I'm surprised you're surprised about that. Then, what do I have to give you to get you to give me the adoption? Nothing. That's not fair. You're being so unfair. All right, Ella. To qualify for my adoption, can you master 6 languages within 1 year from now? Huh? And get various national certifications? You'd also need to learn to work at my father's company. What's that? Why? The adoption is to eventually take over my father's company in a year. Those are requirements. That's insane. Then give it up. Then I'll have to pursue compensation from you instead. Compensation? For what? You can't just steal someone's husband and expect to get away with it. Infidelity isn't something you can simply take and discard anymore. Taking money from your own sister? Sister or not, I can rightfully claim compensation as the spouse who was cheated on. Bullshit! Pay up properly and then disappear from my life, forever. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. What do I do now? You have to face the consequences of your own actions. Please, sis, do something. It's too late, Ella. The bonds of our family are what you destroyed. Reflect on what you did and reevaluate your life. Our relationship can never go back. Oh no!
Amelia, there's no way I can pay you that amount. You knew what you were doing when you pulled this, didn't you? What the hell is going on? There's no way you're extorting money from me like this. First off, $70,000 is the total amount demanded. That's way more than the typical amount, right? We're already in a situation where I couldn't recover the wedding costs from the monetary gifts received. And now, Another $70,000 on top of that?
You went and used our joint savings without my permission to pay for the wedding expenses, didn't you?
What?
You even dipped into my personal savings from when I was single? How did you crack the password? But you definitely helped yourself, right?
So you're asking me to return that money?
Plus the compensation amount. It comes to a total of $70,000, yes.
I don't have that kind of money.
Don't you realize you took funds you had no right to use? It's only natural I demand you return money that was taken without my consent. You have no right to argue with me on this.
Well, I don't know why I can't get in touch with your sister anymore. And there's that compensation. What the hell? Why is this happening to me? How did I get into this mess?
It's time to start facing reality. I've left the future in the hands of my lawyer. Please go through the lawyer on my business card if you have anything to say.
You're abandoning me?
I don't follow your reasoning at all. Goodbye then.
Wait, this divorce is coming out of nowhere. Wait, Amelia, let's discuss this again.
There's nothing more to discuss. Your actions ruined everything.
But how can I possibly pay back $70,000? That's an insane amount.
Figuring that out is your problem. I have no intention of helping you anymore.
But I have nothing left now.
This is reality. Ella ran off and your little scheme completely failed.
I don't know how it happened.
Do you know what "you reap what you sow" means? This is the consequence you brought upon yourself.
Please, Amelia, can't you help me out even a little?
Help you? Don't joke. After you betrayed me and stole money, you get no sympathy from me.
Why are you being so cold? Weren't we husband and wife?
Husband and wife? Remember what you did to me? It wasn't just about the money. You crushed my heart too.
But I have nothing now.
I don't want to hear your whining. You have to face the consequences of your own actions.
But $70,000? How do I even pay that back?
I don't know. Just do whatever my lawyer says, I suppose.
No way.
Though I can't imagine anyone trusting you anymore after this.
Please, isn't there anything you can do?
No, there's nothing I can do. Figure it out yourself.
Help me. You're all I have left.
It's too late. Walk the path you chose for yourself.
But why? Why did this happen?
It happened because you destroyed everything. I'm starting a new life, so I'm done concerning myself with you.
Please, just one more chance.
A chance? I gave you plenty of chances that you squandered time and again.
I'm begging you.
Goodbye, Mason. Don't show your face to me again.
Wait, don't abandon me like this. That's too cruel.
Abandon you? That's your selfish perspective. You betrayed us, so I'm simply accepting the result.
But I can't pay back $70,000. What do I do?
You're so persistent. Figuring that out is your responsibility, not mine.
Please help. I have nothing left.
Nothing left? That's the path you chose. It has nothing more to do with me.
Please, just one more chance.
It's over. Do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. From now on, be accountable for your actions.
I've lost everything. Please help me. I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, God. Think for yourself.
No.
Then goodbye. Don't show your face to me ever again.
Amelia, please. Take me back.
Take you back? Don't make me laugh. That'll never happen.
I can't believe we're divorcing like this.
This is the end. Goodbye. As for what happened after, when Ella found out about the $70,000 debt, she didn't take any responsibility. Instead, she abandoned Mason and disappeared without a trace. Her whereabouts still unknown to this day. Ella's reckless thinking landed her in an awful situation. Mason was left with just the debt at its wit's end. He lost his job, his credibility. Even all his friends left him. He was hounded by debt collectors every day until he eventually had to go on welfare assistance and file for bankruptcy. He apparently lives a lonely life in a small apartment. It's the consequence he brought upon himself through his own actions. With the help of a lawyer, I was able to successfully recover the compensatory damages from Ella and Mason. That money has helped fund my new life. Thanks to the backing of my adoptive parents, I was finally able to start the business I always dreamed of, and it's been running smoothly. I even took over my father's company and have been able to further expand the business operations. These past few years, I've really established myself as a hardworking career woman.
Sorry to bother you while you're busy at work. I just have a quick question, so can I have a minute with you?
What? Make it quick.
Yeah, I just got a call from your mother. She said something I don't understand. She was asking about when we are going to move our stuff into our house. Can you explain to me what's happening?
That's because we're moving in with my parents next month. Don't keep calling me about stupid stuff.
It's not stupid stuff. What do you mean by moving out? You didn't tell me anything about that.
Me and you are moving out. Do you understand?
Huh? Wait a sec. Does that mean we're living together with your parents? When did you decide to do so? I don't think we had a discussion about that.
It was my decision, so it's absolute. It's my parents' house anyway.
It's not good. You should have told me about that. We made a promise before we got married that we won't live together with your parents. Did you forget? You just broke our promise.
Maybe we did make a promise, but that was a long time ago. You're a housewife who lives on my income, so shut up and do as you're told.
That's because you asked me to stop working. If you want me to work, I'll do it anytime you want. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I'm not moving in with your parents.
Why not? Are you telling me that you hate my family that much?
I'm afraid I must say yes. Every time I meet your mother, she always bullies me. Besides, if we have to live with your parents, that means we'll be living with your sister too, right?
Well, yes. Dahlia is still young, so she wants to live with our parents for a while. You should understand that.
I don't think your sister is young anymore. She's already 25 years old. I mean, I don't think she should depend on your parents. Moreover, every time we see each other, she always asks for allowance. I don't think that's a thing that an adult woman should do.
Dahlia is my cute little sister. You must take care of your loving husband's little sister.
I don't know what you're talking about. She treats you as if you were an ATM. Don't you realize that?
Shut up! Don't you dare insult my family! Anyway, you must obey me. If you don't want to live together with me, let's get a divorce.
Divorce? Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I've got divorce papers ready for you. I don't have to force myself to hold on to you. If you think I'm lying, look in the safe.
What? Looks like you really are serious.
That means I'm ready to dump you anytime. If you don't want me to dump you, you're gonna have to shut up and comply. Well, I've got some work left to do, so I'll see you then. Have you got all the stuff packed? Don't tell me you haven't.
I've got my stuff packed. I didn't expect that we'll be in this kind of situation.
What's with that tone of voice? Are you still complaining? Well, that's okay. I'll start to live with my mom and dad starting tomorrow. After all these years, at last I'm able to do that. I've been waiting for this day to come.
Oh, come on. We've been visiting your parents every week. It hasn't been that long since the last time you saw them. How much often do you want to see your parents?
Even if I see them every week, it's been a while since I spent a whole day together with them. I'll be able to eat Mom's delicious food from now on. After all, there's nothing better than Mom's cooking. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm sorry that I'm not good at cooking. I know that you just want to say how awful my cooking skill is.
That's not true. Your food isn't bad, but it's not as good as Mom's. It's like comparing a fine French cuisine and dog food. Of course, yours is dog food.
How rude of you. Stop making fun of me, will you? There are things you can say and things you can't say, even between a husband and wife.
I mean, it's the truth, so it can't be helped. Anyway, I'm the one who puts food on our table. That's why you're in no position to give me any opinion. I'm moving in with my mom and dad tomorrow. If you don't like it, we'll have to end our marriage.
I understood. I've already filed for divorce, so I won't be going with you.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
I'm telling the truth. You were the one who came out with the idea of getting a divorce, weren't you? I just took the divorce papers and filed them. They were accepted, so now we're strangers. Your wish has come true, Raphael.
What a stupid thing to do! Can't you even take a joke? You must cancel the divorce procedure right away.
I don't want to. You were the one who told me first we were getting a divorce. I just went along with it. You even prepared the divorce papers.
That was just to scare you. I wasn't serious at all. Why did you take that seriously?
You know what? There are some jokes you can tell and some you can't. To say a joke about getting a divorce is horrible.
You shouldn't have filed for divorce on your own. You didn't discuss anything with me. We're a married couple, so we're supposed to talk things out.
I beg your pardon? You were the one who decided to move in together with your parents without consulting me in advance. We promised before we got married that we would discuss important matters together, didn't we? You haven't kept any of those promises.
You didn't even discuss the important matter of divorce with me. The matter about living together with my parents is nothing compared to that. It's not unusual for married couples to live with their parents anyway.
You just don't understand. Moving in with parents is a serious matter for a married couple like us because it will affect our future. It's a good thing we got divorced before we moved in together.
Are you seriously going to leave me? You're married to me because you love me, right?
I'm serious. I mean, we're divorced already. It's not a matter of love anymore.
Well, if you insist, then I have nothing more to say. By the way, how are you going to live from now on? You don't even have an income since you're not working.
I'll be fine. I have my own plan about that. You don't need to worry about my future.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I've been thinking that you and I might get divorced sooner or later.
What do you mean?
Ever since I became a housewife, you started acting like a king. You are very arrogant. I don't know if you're longing for the old-fashioned way of being a good husband, but it was very stressful for me. You always complained whenever I cooked for you. You would bring your subordinates to our house out of the blue and treated me like a servant. On top of that, when I went to your parents' house, your mother bullied me whenever she had the chance. Your sister even joined your mother to bully me just for fun. You don't just turn a blind eye to it. You even laughed at it. All of that was too hard to bear. I've had enough.
I didn't know that you were so unhappy. You should have told me.
I told you many times. You're the one who didn't listen to me. Lately, I told you that your mother has been bullying me. I asked you to stop her, didn't I?
Bullying? I don't get it. Was it that bad? It seemed like you're not telling me the truth. Mom was just trying to be nice to you.
I don't think so. At first, she said that I'm not a suitable wife for you. Then, she also said that the home-cooked food I brought was terrible. At first, I thought it was just sarcasm. Lately, every time I see her, she kept asking about me, about when we'll have kids. She said that I'm the reason why we still don't have kids. She even told me that a wife who can't give birth to children is disqualified as a woman. Can you believe that? Well, I think I've told you about this too. Seems that you have forgotten about it.
I think I did hear something about that. But I didn't think my mother was bullying you in the first place. I'm sure that she didn't say those awful words straightforwardly to you.
What? The words your mother used whenever she talked to me were very rude. It's not just your mother, but your younger sister was also bullying me. Every time I went to your parents' house, I was stressed out.
That's nothing compared to other families. I've seen it on TV. You should at least put up with it a little bit.
Huh? A little bit? That's enough. We're already strangers anyway. Your mother and younger sister are also no longer my in-laws. You can say whatever you want.
Wait a minute. Are you serious? Are you really divorcing me?
You're so persistent. Don't make me repeat it. I said I've divorced you. I don't want to see your face anymore. I'm leaving first.
What? From now on? Where are you going?
Are you stupid? Of course I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going. I don't want you stalking me. I don't want you to find out where I live. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Goodbye.
Daphne, wait! I don't care if you regret what you've done later. Long time no see. How are you? Is everything okay?
Huh? Is that you, Raphael? Looks like I forgot to block you. Anyway, I have nothing to say to you.
Hold on a sec. I contacted you because I have something important to tell you. Listen to me, please.
I don't have anything important to talk to you about. It's all taken care of already.
Don't be so cold to me. Just listen to me.
Okay then, make it quick, please.
I went to your parents' house a few months ago because I wanted to see you and talk to you.
I know. My parents told me, but they turned you away. Well, of course they did. You deserve that.
Yeah, well, I'm the one who caused our divorce. So I guess it's understandable that they don't want to deal with me anymore.
Oh, seems that you realized what you've done wrong. I thought you weren't sorry at all.
That's not true. What a terrible thing to say. I've been thinking about it a lot since you left. That's why I decided to contact you.
Okay, let's just get to the point. You said that you want to tell me something important? You're not going to ask me to start over, are you? I'm telling you up front. I absolutely refuse.
Why? We loved each other, didn't we? That's why we got married.
Well, we may have loved each other at first, but I was wrong.
What do you mean? You were actually waiting to hear from me, weren't you? That's why you didn't block me?
No, I didn't. You're just too confident. I've been busy with other things that I forgot to block you.
By the way, I heard that you started a new job.
Oh, I didn't know you heard about that. I've always wanted to work.
I heard from a friend, and it sounds like you're working for a pretty good company. Keep up the good work.
Well, my friend helped me to get that job. It's a very interesting job.
That's great. I'm happy for you, and I know that you're such a talented person. I couldn't get into such a big company.
Thank you for your compliment. So, what do you want from me?
I was just wondering, since you're working for a good company, you have a high income, right? How much is your monthly income?
Well, I don't want to give you a specific amount, but it's twice what you made when you were married.
Really? That's impressive.
I don't feel good about this. You have never given me any compliments before.
That was in the past. You shouldn't bother about that anymore. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna propose that we start over.
I don't want to do that. I don't know how you got that idea. Are you out of your mind? We're already divorced.
I'm serious. I still love you, Daphne.
You make me worry even more. Besides, I don't love you at all.
I quit my job, so I'm looking for a new job. Life is pretty hard for me now. I was wondering if you could help me.
I heard about that. I also know why you quit your job.
Huh? Who told you that? I didn't tell anyone.
We've known each other since middle school. Even if you don't want to hear it, rumors will start. Didn't you hear about me from your classmates in middle school?
Yes, you're correct. So that means not only you but our classmates know about the fact that I got fired for messing around with a young girl in the company.
Yes, of course. The other day, when I got together with my classmates, we had a lot of fun. The rumor about why you lost your job was a great conversation starter.
What the? That's horrible!
But still, what kind of nerve do you have that you dared to go out with another woman right after our divorce? It's a good thing that I divorced a jerk like you. I never want to see you ever again.
I was just lonely. I just wanted someone to comfort me.
What a pathetic man you are.
But I was wrong. I finally realized it.
Realized what?
I knew you were the one for me. That's why I married you.
Stop talking nonsense. I'm getting goosebumps here. Can you just keep your jokes to yourself?
Don't say that. I'm serious. You still love me, don't you? Just be honest.
No, I don't. I don't even have a shred of regret for divorcing you. On the contrary, I feel good that we are now strangers. I'm stress-free now.
Don't lie to me. You've been talking about me to your classmates, so that means you still have some feelings towards me, right?
I did talk about you, but don't get me wrong. I never said any good word about you.
Your classmates didn't say that. You don't have to be tough with me. They said something about you having unfinished business with me.
Huh? There's no way I still have feelings for you. I'm sure that my classmates were just trying to be polite with you. Seems that you were too persistent when you asked questions.
That's nonsense. You still love me. I can sense that.
Jeez, I'm tired of talking to you. You just don't seem to understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm sorry, but if you have nothing more to say, let's end this conversation.
Wait a minute. Can we talk face to face? It's really hard to express my feelings just by texting you like this. I want to see you, Daphne.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. I absolutely hate the idea of meeting you in person.
Don't say that. Just for a little while, okay? Where are you now? The company you work for is in New York, so you live in New York, right? Tell me your address.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Then I guess I'll just have to go to your office. Otherwise, I can't meet you.
What? Don't you dare come to my office.
No, I have to meet you. I'll be there tomorrow.
Hold on a sec. Even if you come here, I won't meet you. You got that?
Hey, explain to me. It's terrible that you told the police to arrest me.
I didn't expect that you'd actually come to my office. Give me a break, okay? I'm glad I told the security guard beforehand that you're coming.
I'm not giving up until I meet you. I'll definitely meet you.
I don't think you'll ever see me again.
Huh? Why not?
I've got a restraining order from the police. Next time you make any contact with me, you'll be arrested. I want you to go home to your mother and sister, whom you love very much. You were so happy to be living with them.
I don't want to do that. My mom is suffering from dementia and I can't handle it anymore. My sister doesn't even work and she just asks for money. I don't want to live with them. I want to live with you.
So you finally understand. It's too late.
I don't want to live with them anymore. I promised you that. I'll never say I want to live with them from now on. Let's start over, Daphne. I'm begging you.
It's too late. I'm not going to have anything more to do with you. I'm going to block you from now on. Stay away from me for the rest of your life.
Wait!
Also, there's no point in trying to meet me any further.
I don't understand.
I'm going abroad next month for work. I'm going to live abroad for a while.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I don't think you'll be able to come and see me no matter how hard you try.
Oh no! Please don't abandon me.
I don't care about you. You just have to get on with your own life.
I'll do my best to support you from now on. I promise.
I'm sick of hearing your promises. Why don't you just solve everything by yourself? I don't need you to support me. Goodbye forever, Raphael.
Hey, wait!
My ex-husband seemed to desperately search for my whereabouts, but he never found me. As I had declared to my ex-husband, I left for overseas shortly after. According to my friend, my ex-husband was working part-time job. With a mother who needs care and a sister who doesn't want to work, he's struggling to make ends meet. Also, the rumor about why my ex-husband got fired from his previous company has spread among my classmates. I think he will have a hard life for a while. I can only say that he deserved it. On the other hand, I'm still struggling to get used to my life abroad, but I love my job and I'm living a happy life. I'm very glad that I divorced Raphael at that time. I think I'm going to enjoy living a comfortable life as a single person for a while. Sorry for the sudden message. Nice to meet you. I'm Abigail. Abigail? I'm sorry, but I don't know you. Are you sure that you're contacting the right number? Huh? I don't think it's a wrong number. You are Gloria, right? Yes, I am, but I'm afraid I must say that I don't know who you are. I'm really sorry. No worries. It's understandable that you don't know me. We've never met anyway. I see. But your husband has always been very kind to me. My husband? Are you Adam's colleague? That's correct. Oh, yes, I understand now. So how can I help you? I mean, you're my husband's subordinate, so how did you get my number? Well, don't worry about the details. Actually, I contacted you because I have something to tell you, Gloria. What is it? It's too much trouble to go on and on about it, so I'll just tell you straight to the point. Please divorce your husband. What? Let me say it again. Will you divorce your husband? I don't get it. What do you mean by that? You're so stubborn. You need to use your imagination. I'm going to marry your husband. The problem is, polygamy isn't allowed in the United States. So, I wish you to divorce your husband. Did I make myself clear? Sorry, I still don't understand at all. You are my husband's colleague, right? Are you telling me that you are having an intimate relationship with him? Geez, how many times do I need to explain? I told you to use your imagination, didn't I? Of course, there's no way that I'm just going to end as your husband's subordinate. I'm currently dating him. I love your husband very much. That's why I don't want to be just a girlfriend anymore. I want to get married to him. What? I can't believe that you're dating my husband. Since when? To be honest, I don't remember the exact date. Well, it just happened. I mean, when I realized, it just started. What do you mean? Did it really happen by chance? My husband has never shown me any indication of that. Of course he was trying to hide it because he didn't want you to find out. You're so dull that you didn't realize. That's why you're a loser. So what you're telling me is true then? Yes, of course. You're so persistent. I want you to divorce your husband at your earliest convenience. Anyway, since I'm still not sure if you're telling the truth or not, I'll talk to my husband once. As you know, divorce isn't an easy decision to make. I think it'll be useless. Well, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. What do you mean? Because your husband didn't want you to find out, so I don't think he'll tell you the truth, no matter how much you force him. I understand. Anyway, I'll discuss this with Adam. Well, be my guest. But if you're going to get a divorce, the sooner the better. Just do me a favor, okay? My head is in turmoil because of what I've been told. To be honest, I thought I knew Adam better than anyone else. And if I count from the time when we started dating, he has been with me for quite a few years. I believed that there was no way he would betray me in the form of adultery. So I immediately texted Adam. Adam, can I have a minute now? I really need to ask you something.
Oh, I didn't expect you to text me while I'm at work. How unusual. What's the matter?
Is there someone named Abigail at your workplace?
Yeah, I know her. What's happening? How did you get to know her?
I hate to ask this, but are you in a relationship with her?
She is just a co-worker of mine. I don't have any other relationship with her. What's this all of a sudden?
Really? Can I trust you?
You texted me out of the blue just to ask that? What's going on?
I just got a message from Abigail.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's what I want to ask you. She said that she's going out with you and wants to get married to you. She also asked me to divorce you. Could you explain what's happening?
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? It's all a lie. You have to believe me. You know better than anyone that I would never cheat on you, don't you?
I know, but it was so sudden and I was surprised. I got a message from a woman I don't know, out of the blue.
I'm sorry that you had to go through all the trouble. To be honest, I'm a little uncomfortable saying this, but it's true that I felt Abigail's affection for me. I admit that. But everyone in the company knows that I'm a married man. In fact, I'm even famous for being a loving husband. So there's no way I'd ever have an affair with someone or anything like that.
You're right. I'm relieved to hear that.
It's impossible for me to have an affair with a coworker.
But how did Abigail find out about my number?
That's a real mystery. I wouldn't want any weird rumors to spread at the company either. I'll look into it too, but really, there's nothing for you to worry about. I'll do my best to get home early today so we can talk about it when I get home.
Okay then. Good luck with your work. Adam came home on time as promised. Then, we had a good discussion directly and found out that it was completely Abigail's misunderstanding, just as I believed. It seems that she got my phone number from somewhere and registered me as a friend on WhatsApp. I decided to stop associating with strange people like her, but the relentless messages from Abigail continued. Hey, Gloria, are you still going to stick around? Please divorce your husband as soon as possible. Did you discuss with him about that properly? Lately, it seems that you've been ignoring my messages too. Tell me why. Abigail, you know what? What happened with my husband is completely your misunderstanding. Can you please not get involved with us anymore? Me and my husband have no intention of getting a divorce. Huh? You're the one who must stop getting involved, not me. I'm really dating your husband. That's why I told you to back off. Just admit it. I don't think I understand what you're trying to tell me. I can't believe it that you still don't understand. Maybe it's because you're too old to think straight. Well, let me tell you something. Can you prove that you're currently dating my husband? I can't prove anything. It's just a fact. He said that he's dating me, so there's nothing you can do to stop him. You're just a sore loser. If you insist so much, why don't you check with your husband again? You're so confident about that, aren't you? Don't you get it? Your husband was just scared that if you found out about the affair, you'll end up in depression because of the shock since you're an elderly woman. For your information, I've already talked it over with my husband. About what? On the day I got the message from you, we talked it over. Huh? Are you serious? I thought there was absolutely no way you could discuss something like that with your husband. We're a married couple, you know. That's why we always discuss everything before making our decisions. It's not like we're in a casual relationship. Whatever it is, we can discuss it together. Don't you dare make fun of me. But still, it's useless. There's no way your husband would admit what he's been doing. He certainly denied about having an affair with you. See? I told you. What you've done was totally useless. But it's not like he's hiding it. He was really serious about it. We've known each other for over a decade now. I can at least tell the difference between a lie and the truth about my husband. He's a very honest man. You're so persistent, you know that? I know your husband better than you do. In fact, he spends more time with me than with you. Well, that's because you both are working at the same company. But it doesn't matter. Everyone spends more time working anyway. I don't think it's anything special. I know your husband better than you do. The truth is, he wants to date a young girl like me, not an old woman like you, Gloria. That's what men do, don't they? I think you just admitted that you're not dating my husband. Oh? So what? I love your husband more than you do. Just get a divorce. Then your husband will wake up and realize how much I mean to him. I'm sure he cares about me. You're such a silly woman, Abigail. What did you say? I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna divorce my husband. The fact that you fell in love with him means that my husband is attractive, and I'm happy for him. But he's still my husband, so please give up on him. There will never be a divorce. I'm not gonna give up on Adam. If you insist so much, I'll make you divorce with him. You better brace yourself. I had no idea what Abigail was going to do, so I was somewhat terrified. I showed Adam all of those messages. He reassured me that there was nothing to worry about as always. It seems that Adam had something in his mind. Gloria? Are you there? Reply to me right away. Abigail, what is it this time? Don't pretend as if you knew nothing. You really know everything, don't you? I mean, it was you who planned all of that, right? Can you just tell me, why am I being transferred to a different department? What? You got transferred? Are you still going to play dumb with me? You must have arranged it somehow because you don't want to lose your husband, right? I didn't do anything. I don't work for the company, so there's no way I'm capable of doing such thing. Then why? Your husband said to me that I should stop bothering you. You must be the one who planned all of this. I told you that I'm not capable of doing such things since I don't work for the company you're working at. I just told my husband that I was having trouble since I've received some odd messages from you, Abigail. It seems that my husband was also troubled too. We decided to leave it alone for a while. Maybe my husband did something to make me less anxious. He always prioritizes me. Isn't that awful? I love your husband. Why should he treat me like this? It's just too much. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, I don't think so. You were sending me those annoying messages, weren't you? If you have something to say, just say it directly to me. I don't know if this is what my husband told you, but I heard that your attitude at work is terrible. Don't say random things like that. I was working diligently. But you were always late and couldn't meet deadlines. On top of that, you made a lot of mistakes. My husband complained that everyone was in trouble because of what you did. Your husband told you that? What his co-workers did is the responsibility of the entire team. That's why he is supposed to take good care of them. He was just doing his job. Since he was nice to you, maybe that's the reason why you misunderstood him. Adam was only being so nice to me? Are you telling me that your husband was trying to get me to change my attitude towards work? Well, that's the way the story goes. Oh no! I thought your husband was nice to me because he cared about me. Isn't that usually the case? I don't know. Well, maybe that positive thinking of yours is a good thing. But that's the way it is. So why don't you try to fix your attitude at work? Please don't contact me anymore. Then please convince your husband. You can do it, right? Are you kidding me? If you ask him, he might tell the HR to prevent me from being transferred. My new position is in a warehouse. I can't work in a dry, dusty room every day from now on. I'm giving up on your husband, so please do something to help me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do it. I don't think my husband can either. He's not eligible for that. Why? Are you still angry about what I've done? I already apologized to you, didn't I? So forgive me. You should understand that your work attitude was the main reason why you were transferred in the first place. It's nothing to do with your approach to my husband. Don't you think you need to fix it from there? Isn't that a natural thing as an employee? I should just work hard from now on and fix it, right? Why don't you just give me one more chance? I know I keep saying this, but I don't work for the company. So no matter how many times you ask me for help, I can't help you. I told you to ask your husband to help me. Why don't you just have your husband go talk to my boss? Actually, my husband is reading this message right now. No kidding! Really? I'm sorry. I'll work diligently from now on. So please ask the HR department to cancel the transfer. Apparently, that's not even possible for my husband. Why not? Because it was his boss who decided on your transfer. Besides, it seems that your coworkers are also having a hard time working with you. What? It's how I do my job, so my coworkers have nothing to do with this. It's everyone's job to improve the atmosphere in the workplace. It seems that your coworkers often ask the supervisor for advice about your bad attitudes. Is that so? You're kidding, right? I only heard about it, so I don't know the details. But you're spreading snacks on your desk at work, and you don't even know how to talk politely. Because of that, the company has received complaints from their clients. But it looks like you've never reflected on your own behavior. So instead, your coworkers always took care of it. I feel sorry for them. No way! But that doesn't mean that I have to be transferred, right? My husband's supervisor was asking a lot of questions about your behavior and performance. My husband can't lie to his supervisor, so he told him the truth. It seems that the transfer was the result of your bad attitude. Oh no! I was doing my job perfectly! I guess you were the only one who thought so. I'm sorry for you, but you'll just have to start from scratch at the new place. There's nothing I can do to help you, but if you feel bad about what you did, just hang in there from now on. I hope you can help my husband with his job someday. Goodbye. Due to her own big misunderstanding, Abigail is now working hard at the warehouse while complaining every day. I think she's lucky that she didn't get fired because of what she has done. I was kind of relieved to hear that she decided to work harder than before. I'm still getting along well with my husband, and we are planning to go on a movie date this weekend.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!